Hello, we are here in Ottawa at the 15th Canadian Science Policy Conference, and I'm pleased and honored to be joined by French Ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Michel Miraillet. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for being here, and welcome to CSPC.
Thank you for inviting me. I mean, CSPC was just a surprise for me. I mean, the dimension of the event is something absolutely astonishing.
That's very great to hear from you, and this, I hope, makes you come back to CSPC again.
I shall
next
be
year.
back.
Okay, we'll make sure you get the invitation. Okay, so, and with your permission, we'll make the conversation as French and English mix, if that's okay with you.
It's okay.
Okay, that's great.
It's okay.
Wonderful. So first I want to ask you why France is one of the main principal scientific partner of Canada.
I mean, for many reasons. The first one is, in a sense, history. I mean, whatever the Brits may have done in 1759 in the Plains of Abraham, we are still one of the founding countries of Canada, and you have a kind of heritage and links, cultural links, and also, I mean, the same vision of what science means in terms of respecting the individuals. And I mean, why Canada is, why France is one of the main partners. I mean, it's just a question of figures, if I may say. I mean, we are the fourth country for the numbers of Nobel Prize. We are the second one in mathematics, the second in terms of numbers of field medals. I mean, and moreover, I would say that, I mean, the size of our laboratories is more or less the same. The level in some topics like IA, quantum, nuclear research is very similar. So, I mean, there's nothing better than being, all together, looking at each other's and trying to join forces in order. And with that, you have not the language, but the feeling that, I mean, you can build something. And if I may add, after when I just arrived 1 year, a bit more than a year ago, I mean, one of my first trips was to Calgary. And my first visit was to Calgary. And I was just fascinated by what I've seen there. I mean, the energy, I mean, the students, the way, I mean, and the programs on quantum, for example. I was supposed to stay 2 hours. I stayed 5 hours there. And I've just repeated that, in Quebec also, but also in Toronto. And I've been bringing my Minister of Higher Education, Science and Education, who's also, I mean, a top researcher in IA. And I had to force her, I mean, to say she wanted to see her friends or old friends at Sherbrooke or at Laval University. I told her, go to Toronto, go to Waterloo, even if this name should be changed. And it was a fantastic success. Fantastic success because, I mean, it fitted like this. It was like plugging, an electric cord. I mean, and really, we can see, we can smell, we see the sense of innovation, but more than that, an energy that I've not seen in other aspects of the political life or the social life in this country. In a sense, I mean, I would say research, higher education, universities are the jewel of the crown here. And looking at it, I mean, the consequence is that we need to find new arrangements, new agreements. I mean, no need to ask the researchers to work upon instructions. No, it doesn't work like this. But I mean, the bureaucrats like me may try to help to create, the recipients where, we can improve the existing systems in order just to boost it. And that's, one of my job. It was also the job of that was given to me by the president when he told me, go west. It means that, we need to continue to work with Quebec and extensively, but there's also something, in Ontario, in the West, we shouldn't miss those opportunities. So that's my roadmap. And I'm quite happy to be here today because it's a part of this roadmap.
Absolutely. No, we're pleased to have you here. So hopefully we can extend the invitation to your minister for next CSPC. That's something that we can discuss.
You should. You should. And I will be more than happy to transmit it to her.
Right. So. Thank you. And I won't ask you about your first winter experience. We'll leave it for later. But let's focus on science. Quelles sont les attentes du nouveau comité mixte entre la France et le Canada pour la science, la technologie et l'innovation?
Pour nous, c'est très simple. Il s'agit que ce comité fasse le point sur les grands thèmes de recherche communs, les faiblesses des uns, les forces des autres, et que nous soyons en mesure d'utiliser ce comité pour, encore une fois, comme je viens de le dire, booster notre relation. Ce qu'il faut faire, c'est essayer de voir qui est le meilleur à quel endroit, comment s'aider, comment monter ensemble les cofinancements qui permettent à nos équipes de pouvoir continuer. Et c'est pour ça que nous avons un instrument qui existe déjà depuis longtemps, qui est le Fonds France-Canada, et pour lequel nous avons déjà eu plus de 400 projets. Alors les sommes ne sont pas énormes, on parle de millions de dollars, pas de dizaines ou de centaines. Il y a un début à tout. Et je pense que nous avons beaucoup de chance d'avoir du côté canadien la Chief Scientist, Mme Emmer, qui est en charge. De notre côté aussi, des universitaires très engagés qui ont, lors de la grande réunion qui a créé en avril dernier ce comité, il y a eu une espèce de prise de conscience collective du monde universitaire, et pas uniquement du CNRS, que connaissent bien les chercheurs canadiens, du fait que nous avions là un terrain de croissance incroyable, et en plus dans un univers, j'allais dire, amical et de confiance, ce qui ne gâche rien, avec, encore une fois, la même perception que la science doit se faire en conscience, avec, j'allais dire, le maintien d'un regard sur l'individu face à la science. Je parlais tout à l'heure de l'intelligence artificielle. N'oublions pas que la France et le Canada sont les parrains du PMIA, du Partenariat mondial pour l'intelligence artificielle, le GPI, pour l'acronyme anglais, et que celui-ci apparaît aujourd'hui plus que jamais d'actualité. Et nos deux pays ont dans ce domaine une responsabilité propre à porter face, par exemple, à l'allié américain qui, lui, n'a pas du tout la même vision du respect, j'allais dire, de l'individu face à l'intelligence artificielle.
Merci. Quels sont les principaux outils de soutien à la recherche entre les deux pays?
Fonds France-Canada pour la recherche, qui est un fonds qui existe depuis longtemps, qui a permis de monter plus de 400 opérations de liens entre laboratoires, entre chercheurs, et un nouveau fonds qui est créé par un fonds commun géré par la France et le Canada, autour de notre nouvelle commission mixte, et qui met en œuvre à peu près, qui devrait porté sur 6 millions d'euros sur 3 ans, soit à peu près 9 millions de dollars de projets à venir, et notamment avec un appel particulier prioritaire sur les technologies du quantum. Donc ça, c'est déjà un premier élément, mais c'est un premier pas. Et je ne doute pas que nous arrivions à des montants beaucoup plus substantiels. Et parfois, il est important de commencer petit, de solidifier la structure pour pouvoir poursuivre plus loin. Tout ceci se fera d'ailleurs dans un contexte qui sera celui probablement du succès des négociations pour l'association du Canada à Horizon Europe. Et là, les volumes sont beaucoup plus importants. Mais là encore, la France soutient cette participation. Ce sera une collaboration, it's a two-way street, comme on dit en québécois. Et je pense que nous avons là un intérêt majeur à essayer d'appuyer et de guider nos amis canadiens, nos chercheurs canadiens dans la gestion, dans leur approche de cette coopération sur le pilier 2, notamment du programme Horizon Europe. Mais la France n'est pas la seule. Hein. La France, il y a d'autres pays européens. Le Canada travaille avec l'Allemagne, avec l'Italie. La recherche en Europe, c'est quelque chose de beaucoup plus ouvert. Et on aura peut-être l'occasion d'en reparler, mais je pense qu'il est temps pour le milieu de la recherche canadien de regarder à l'Est et un peu moins au Sud.
Okay. Je voudrais poser la question en l'innovation, mais je pose en anglais si vous voulez ajouter quelque chose pour ça. So what is the place of innovation in this French-Canadian dialogue and collaboration? How important and how significant innovation is part of that dialogue?
And first, it's central. It's central because, I mean, science for science, I mean, it's nice. I mean, if you want to have your face, I mean, on a wall when there are another, I mean, it's okay. I mean, the interest is that what we need is just results for the industry, for our society, and I must say that there are not so many countries where the word innovation rings a bell. Canada is one of them. France is one of them. And that's why, I mean, we see a huge interest. So, I mean, we need to be a bit modest. I mean, a word, I mean, you may, which is strange in the mouth of the French ambassador, maybe, but we need there also to be to go step by step. We have a program. We at the French Embassy, we created in 2020 this Into Innovation program with our closest partner, the University of Ottawa, on the other side of the street, if I may say, where we are trying to organize a platform where we can put innovative industry or companies looking for scientific developments. And what we are doing is just if a French company is looking for that, we will put in front of it a Canadian. If a Canadian company is looking for innovation, we will put a French laboratory or French scientist, and we try. It's not a B2B, but a kind of B2B organization. And until now, we have seen it is co-financed also by the Ministry of Innovation and the Ministry of Higher Education in France. And we have seen wonderful developments. A French company specialized in Grenoble, specialized in hydroacoustics. Was so happy that now they have a branch in Canada, in Halifax. So, and there are other stories like this. So, it may be a slow process. We will not create a new Meta or a big company, but at least, those examples show to the people that, they have to look east, and they could find a lot of benefits from that. And on the other hand, it gives, the advantage of the program is that it provides employment for students, PhDs, and this creates another link because our main one of our main objectives is also to bring the Canadian students back to Europe and moreover back to France.
That's great. Merci encore pour votre présence ici, and I very much look forward to see you in the next CSPC and other events, and hope I wish you very best time at CSPC.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.